Hi to LinkedIn. This is Kyle Graves at Snell and Wilmer. I'm not coming from my office today. I'm speaking with you from my greenhouse because I want to talk about plant protection. Yes, intellectual property protection is available for plants. It's a little bit different from maybe protecting other types of technology, but it's a very valuable tool for your toolkit if you're a drug producer, if you're a fruit producer, or if you're working in novel textiles, which is becoming increasingly of interest in our world today. So you've got three options. Believe it or not, a regular utility patent is available to you to protect certain types of plants. It has to meet the standard statutory requirements, but if you think about genetically modified proteins, DNA, buds, fruit, production processes, there are a whole variety of different things that can be protected by a utility patent associated with plants. Now, in many instances, you need to make a biological deposit, and for some producers, this may be a limiting factor. Now, there's another thing that's especially for plants. It's called the plant patent. The plant patent has no deposit requirement. Some producers like this a lot, but there's an exception, or I should say a limitation to the availability of this type of IP protection. The plant has to be asexually reproduced, so you need to grow it from a cutting or a bud. That doesn't necessarily have to be the only way the plant reproduces, but it has to be an asexually producing plant. So maybe a Monstera albo is an example. Those are commonly grown from cuttings. They're very popular. We've had a pandemic, and during the pandemic, many people got into houseplants and enjoyed growing Monstera albos and other variegated Monsteras. However, the albo is an unstable variegation. The white patches in the green plant can come and they can go. So that may not be a good patent candidate, but many plants that are asexually reproduced or asexually reproducible are stable. They're very good candidates for a plant patent. Okay, now the last option doesn't come from the USPTO at all. This comes from the USDA. This is a Plant Variety Protection Certificate. And after the 2018 Farm Bill, this is available for both asexually reproduced plants and sexually reproduced plants. So this is a third and an evolving option to protect a plant that may be of interest to you as drug research increasingly looks to plants as part of their research paradigm, as novel textiles, and particularly hemp-related textiles, become increasingly a part of our global landscape, and as food producers and as fruit tree producers are looking to increase yield and develop further pest resistance. So think about plant patents and maybe finding competent counsel to discuss these different options and navigate the process with you. All right, talk to y'all next time.